Stranded Alien Dawn just released its first paid DLC, Robots and Guardians, as well as an accompanying free update. Let's first take a look at what you get by already owning the game. One of the key features being the construction of multi-story housing structures, featuring up to 6 floors. Fences, fortifications, fence doors, and gates now allow snapping to more places on the tile and can be placed at the sides of the floor tiles. And also fences can now be placed on floors, under roofs, and in rooms. A bunch of research and recipes were also added to the game, most notably delivery drones. Meaning you no longer have to turn one of your survivors into a mule, unless you want to. Solar roofs and elevators were also added. They added a bunch more new recipes, including carbon crossbows, flat cannons, improved carbon armor, improved VR games, and other advanced furniture. Some changes were made to resources and crafting. After dismantling an item, the resultant output is now proportional to the applicable item's shelf life. So no more waiting until your boots, your weapons, your clothes were almost dead before you scrap them. I mean, you can, but it might not give you anything. Ore and carbon nanotubes now decay when left stored outside, so I believe the only materials that can be left outside now are stone and maybe brick? Several other resources now decay as well, so you will need to put it in fridges and freezers. One you might want to look out for is antibiotics. Keep those suckers cold. There were a lot of changes to the cost of items and the time of research, so that's all very convenient. And speaking of convenient, they've added a game rule where you can have fast feet, which applies a 50% movement speed to survivors. Now, for the paid DLC, Robots and Guardians. As with previous DLC, it includes a new scenario where you are tasked with protecting the first sentient android. You are stranded, isolated, with a new mechie friend who at first can only carry out manual labor, but as she learns new skills, she'll develop new traits and abilities. There will be a bunch of new recipes for you to help Hope and hopefully keep your humans alive. Speaking of humans, we have a new survivor, Henry Caldwell, a war veteran whose missing limbs were replaced by robotic prosthetics. I will dive deeper into Stranded Alien Dawn's Robots and Guardians on this weekend's livestream. Now, I did mention that this was the first paid DLC, costing you currently $12.99. This is a decision that you'll have to make on your own whether that's worth it for you or not. I believe the scenario has the potential to have a whole lot of content. But like I said, I will be streaming it. Maybe it'll help you decide. If not, you still have access to the free update. So let's take a closer look at what that looks like. Now here we are on a previous save. You can tell we are getting attacked a little bit, but that's okay. Those are starving hatchlings. We are in the jungle, so this was the jungle stream, if I remember correctly. This is where we tested out all the new changes that came with the jungle update, which was free, to be fair. But we have Edmund here building up some turrets. That's just wonderful. We have some mechs. We were really lucky on this one. You can tell we're really thriving. Okay, we have like a new option here. Rooms. Hides the roofs and walls of rooms, allowing better visibility inside. That's lovely. And then we have multi-stories here, which right now we only have one story. That's okay. But let's do a little testing. Okay, we're going to do this one over here. And now it said that you can do it on all sides. F for snap. Okay. All right. So before you could only do fences in the middle. And it's fine. It's actually very useful for some things, as you can see. Because, like, the floors only snap to, like, an actual block, a full square. So the fence being in the middle is really good to add, like, a little bit more defense to, like, buildings and stuff like that. It's good in a way. But in some ways, it can be a little bit, you see, there's too much space back here. It just looks ugly. It doesn't fit right. Like, imagine if this could have ended, like, right here. I don't know if it will allow me to do that, but you see what I'm saying? Like, there are options that we didn't have before that now we do, and I do love that. I do love it. Especially with putting fences indoors. But let's have our beautiful man Edmund get to work here. Dude, they're printing stuff too. These people were thriving. The further back you go, the lesser visibility you get. And the closer, the more visibility. And in fact, if you go all the way to the corner here, you can kind of see clearly. And same for this. So, like, I don't think the fence matters at all, like whenever you're high up, is what I'm saying. So you can actually make fences with these. I don't know if you'll stop the birds. So, like, one thing to consider is that I've added these. What the hell? What? This must be with the new changes to the roof. It's created a little bit of a situation, but don't think about it. It's okay. But yeah, I think you don't have to worry too much about this causing any visibility problems for like your base here. It will give you a little bit of protection so that they do follow a path in. But there's so many things you can do with this, with fences being indoors. I can't even like, oh my God, you could make your whole base, like your whole attack base indoors technically by giving it a roof, which will decrease visibility for the bugs like quite a bit. So like if you imagine the little shooty bugs here, like the little spitters, imagine if there was a roof there, okay? And then your survivors were higher up somewhere, or like maybe off to the side with some walls here. They wouldn't be able to directly shoot at them, which would be really, really nice. I mean, there's just so many possibilities with these fencing. And obviously for aesthetics, it could be really nice to give like little borders to your, I don't know, porch or whatever. It could be really, really sweet. I ended up killing all my animals and eating them. Let's not talk about that. A lot of food is rotting away, so that leads me to think that they've changed a little bit how all this works. It's also the jungle, so things are a lot hotter here. This is my fridge room. And now I suppose I have to add some other things to the fridge room, like these. The antibiotics need to go over there. And you can tell the oil's also going to eventually spoil. I mean, it takes forever, but it's going to eventually spoil. Same for the leather. That's about it from the stuff that I see over here. But yeah, some other things are going to eventually spoil. So something to consider. You still want to put them under a roof, you know, and eventually get them into a freezer room. I think maybe my freezer room is just going to have to be a little bit more advanced than it currently is. Okay, we're removing like the 4th layer of ceilings. Hopefully this will be the last one. Now that that's gone, we're going to test out the new roofs. Oh, there's already slanty ones, which is a big difference. Now, I did love my flat roofs because you can actually do quite a bit with the slanty roofs and the flat roofs together. So hopefully we have the option to do both. F and G to change the route. Oh, whoa. Okay. We have concave and convex types, and we have slanty boys. Now, this one didn't have a flat roof, and it still doesn't. You know, ooh, that sucks. But hopefully we do still have the flat roofs that where the scrap metal was flat, the concrete was flat, the carbon was flat. And hopefully these, let's try the concrete since it's the one we just, oh no. Oh no, they only let you do slanty now. Oh my Lord. Okay. I have a question though. Now there's second floors. So yeah, you can just have a ceiling, you see? Oh yeah, so you can have a flat roof of any kind. Technically, this would be a second story is what I'm assuming. This is like the implication, right? So you have the roofs, which are all going to be slanty boys. That's okay. I'm totally fine. I love me a slanty boy. And then you have the ceilings, which have like just the flat version of them. That's really neat. Okay, good. Something to note is that there's also balconies, which seem to be like one wide little gaps. It could be really nice, you know, to give your house like a little structural diversity, just to make it look a little bit, you know, just a little bit better if you wanted to stick out a bit and be a little asymmetrical or just have like a little, I don't know, some sort of like detailing, which would be really nice. We also have the addition of ladders, just like a normal, you know, good old ladder that goes up. The survivors will make ladders to go up like high areas like this, but it might be something interesting to kind of bring into this. So for example, in this house, which doesn't have a lot of space, I can't really put stairs here, right? I mean, maybe we could sneak in some stairs somewhere, but it seems like kind of a difficult situation, especially when it's already built, but you can put a little ladder, right? This is not going to be a big issue. We're going to fit it anywhere. It's a really good option. I don't know if they go up the stairs faster than they would go up a ladder, but I think it's a wonderful option, so we're going to go with it. I'm going to put the ladder, like, literally right here. It's going to be it's going to look a little ugly, but, you know, don't think about it. It's going to go right there, all right? Somebody's going to construct it, and that's going to allow me to get to the second floor, which has a little gappy there. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. This is totally okay. And then we are going to see how the multiple level works. Now that this is cleared and complete, I wanted to try some things, right? You could do a full room, which I think would probably be the best case scenario here. Is just to create a room, created with... Oh, wait. It comes with options now. It comes with... Oh my God. Because look at it. Look at it from this perspective, right? We do it like this, and it creates... Oh my God. Okay, this is how it creates a room. right? It's insane. It's creating a 2-story, really. I don't really know how else to do it, but it already gives you this like gabled roof here. I don't know how to call this. I might be saying it wrong. You can create a normal one like this one, like you used to. This is like the one that you used to have, you know, where it's just like a pitched roof and you can pitch it up or down however you want. Then you can make a little ball like this, a little squaredy top, right? Where it has like the little, I don't know what to call it. They just all converge on the one spot in the middle. You have the halfie, okay, which does this. You know, it's just like a little sloped on one side, flat on the other. You can put the door on this side and just kind of make a shed or make something that is actually interesting. And think of connecting all of these together. We'll drag it out as far as it can go, which is like this. And it will create its own slanty. So you can actually connect the roofs together. Like imagine you did this and now you create a house that's this big on this side. Sure, it won't be like symmetrical, right? But you could, in theory, create one of these back here too and make just a bigger house here. So like there's ways to connect now rectangles to like L-shaped houses or, you know, T-shaped houses. And if you get a little bit creative, you could even do a little slantiness to them so that this look would happen here too. You know what, like at the front. And it would just look really majestic and kind of beautiful. So yeah, there's so many things you can do. Like this is just like the simplest example, I suppose. I had to remove a couple of blocks here to make it happen too, because it wouldn't extend that far. So there's some issues with it. I've also noticed that you can't put a wall up at this level. Like you can right here because it's tall enough, but these sides are not tall enough. So I'm thinking that the slant roofs creates a whole new level that is not part of the levels that you can exist in, if that makes any sense. But let's go ahead and check out like the doors. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you get a double door or anything like that. And you can't place a ladder here going to the sloped roofs. So I was right. The sloped roofs do have like their own level. So this is not a level, right? This is just, think of it as an attic where you don't want to go to. It's haunted by ghosts and you're just not having it. That's enough for the building. Let's look at the research. We have the ability to research delivery drones. I probably should have been doing that from the beginning, but it's fine. We have solar roofs. We have VR sets, advanced furniture, elevators. Now, I am 100% sure that the delivery drones are free. So are the solar roofs. So are the elevators. I think the EMP grenades as well. The only thing I'm not 100% sure is the surgical automatons. I believe that's paid DLC, so we're not going to look at that. Nice, tachyon source. So this was something that changed as well. If we look over here and we look at the expeditions, I mean, I'm out of fuel, so it doesn't matter. But the tachyon source now has a timer. 12 days, that's still pretty, like, that's really, really generous. Thank you so much. I was sending Hugo to do some expeditions, and then I realized that they have no fuel left, so it's a situation. It'll be okay, they'll be fine. But yeah, that's timed now, so just, you know, take a look at it. Make sure that you do make it to it within the certain amount of time or you're just not going to have it anymore. But some of the expeditions are still unlimited. Like the cargo debris, that seems still unlimited. I'm about to get attacked by a bunch of stuff. That's fine. And the cargo pod is also still unlimited. Just basically most of them are, except I did notice that the tachyon was timed now. Why did they do that? I have no idea. Oh my, there they come. Holy shit. Oh, that's a lot of them. Oh, yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You know, I was getting everything ready, and I didn't realize how insane this is. Okay, they're starting to attack the pole, which is interesting. Oh, no, I am going to have some injuries here. Yeah, that was an insane attack. Oh my god, they're still coming. They're coming from the side. They would have been fine had I used the mechs, but I didn't use the mechs. I was very overconfident. I did not think it was going to be that many of them. No. No. That was a lot. That was a lot. But that's okay. Look, they're just a little bit injured. It's not that big of a deal. They broke, like, one of these... Oh, hang on. So we had a little bit of a situation, right? And they broke back here. Oh, they didn't want to go all the way around. It's all right. Look, these are things that you're going to have to account for if you're building a base, okay? You have to give them a path. And I didn't, all right? I didn't. This place had a lot of problems when it began, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We're only staying alive long enough that, you know, we can research this and see the freaking drone. That's all I want to see. I just want to see the drone. We finally have it. Solar roof. Yes, it's raining. Yes, my people are out there chopping trees because I wanted to see if the drone would bring stuff back. But honestly, they don't have enough stuff to do right now, so they might bring it back themselves. Either way, solar roofs are here. Excellent thermal insulation, produces electricity. It requires silicon and carbon nanotubes, which isn't super early game. I mean, silicon is pretty easy to get, I guess. But carbon nanotubes will require you to kill a nest or one of these like other jungle nests, which are probably worse. All right, so we could do like a little roof. Oh my, they're like a little jaggedy. Oh, I don't know. I really like them. You could really do something with this. They try to make it look like a roof tile to a certain degree. You can change the inclination on it. I think it works exactly like any other roof, but it does require strong support. So something to consider. Delivery drone CS. My guess is you can have multiples too. So this is going to be wonderful. I wonder how much power it consumes too. I'm assuming that it will. Boom. Ooh, and the drone went off right away. He didn't even wait. You can rename it. Okay, we're gonna rename our first drone Greg. All right, go Greg. He's transporting coconuts. Oh my god, he's fast, dude. And I don't know if he can get killed, but I'm assuming no, though, you know? He goes really far. Greg is amazing. A command station that functions as a Wi-Fi brain for a single delivery drone. As long as it's operational, the drone will deliver resources. If the drone becomes irreparably damaged, a new one can be constructed at this site. This device uses electricity to work, obviously. Electricity is produced by solar panels, wind turbines, diesel generators, and power cell generators. Now, it's also produced by solar roofs, okay? But I suppose solar panels on roofs is the same thing, whatever. We connect the producer and consumer with a power pole. We do have that, so it is powered. So it's just a power device, and you can probably make multiples of these. What does it say, Garrison? Instruct a robot or drone to return to its station and stay there. I mean, that's nice. I like having that option. Change area, assign this device to another area. Now, I wonder how far he can go, because he can go, like, all the way out here. That's far. But what if, for example... Oh, Ken, please don't die. So now I have an idea. How far will Greg go? Okay, that should be more than enough. Let's go ahead and cancel now so she doesn't come back here. What will Greg do? Greg is chilling. He is just doing nothing. That might be too far. Greg's moving! Oh, he's not moving what I thought he was going to be moving. Wait, he might be... Oh, no, he wasn't. Oh my god, I got so excited. I was like, he's gonna go get it. He's gonna get the stuff that I've chopped up. No, he's not. To really test Greg, we are researching the little camp flag, which I've never actually used. Wait. Greg? Wait. He's going. He is going. And I was already researching the stupid camp. I don't have to research the stupid camp. He goes really far. Why didn't he do it yesterday? Maybe he doesn't work at night. Maybe he takes breaks. Oh my god. He came all the way over here for the silicon. I wonder if he'll go all the way over here for the sausage trees. I don't think so. But we'll see. I also put some metal here. I also chopped some metal. Dude, I did everything. Oh no, yeah, he is. Look at Greg go. Dude, Greg can go far. Well, Greg decides to take a nap. Alright, we are gonna get over here so we don't die to this attack incoming. 184 crabby boys, including mama crabbies. We are so... Well, they're not crabs, they're scorpions. But still, you know what I mean. Dun, 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 dun. I'm getting attacked by a lot of bugs here. I mean, this is insane. It's been so dark here, I realized that I didn't put enough lights on this base, but it's too late now. And this is just for testing purposes anyway. But we have Ugo and Rita. They're sitting on their actual mechs, so they'll do more damage, hopefully. I might actually leave here. Ooh, he's transporting. Mid-battle. Eliminated. Okay, that wasn't that bad. I did not die, and what's really hilarious is Greg was picking up bricks and stuff from things that were getting damaged or bringing them to the damaged structure, so... Greg does a really good job, and as you could tell, he goes really, really far. He went to get all the sausage, all of that. However, I've set up this area camp back there, and I went ahead and destroyed a couple of things in the area just to see if I could assign him to it. Because you see over here, it says you can change the area, but it won't let me. All right, so I have no idea if he's going to go all the way out there. I doubt it. He keeps doing, like, little things around the house. No way. No way. Go, Greg! He's going. Dude, he has no limits. He's off to Area 1, freaking base in the middle of nowhere that I've set up here. And it's picking up just random stuff. Oh my god. He's doing it. Look at him. Well done, Greg. Well done. Okay, so I can almost confirm that there's no limit to Greg. Greg can go as far as he wants to go. So you don't need to actually set it up as an area, it seems, right? Like, that test was a fail. But this change area now has a different meaning. So what I think this means is that you can make another drone delivery station. You can just copy this guy and remake it over there. However, as you can tell, it remakes it with a drone. So I guess all I can think of is if the drone dies over there, you can send Greg to that area. Like, you can send him to work there, I suppose. And that seems okay, I guess. But then you would have to remake a Greg 2.0 here. So I don't see the point. I mean, I guess if you have the materials to make Greg 2.0 here and you don't have the materials to make Greg over there, then you will want to do that because that will make more sense. But, you know, it's just, I think this only useful whenever you lose a drone, right? That's my guess. Because this Greg goes anywhere. He can get it. Now, I was able to research advanced furnitures, and I don't know what exactly that means. Oh, we can make a carbon table. Is this floating? Yeah, it's just a floating table. Okay, that's adorable. There's new carbon windows. These look a little bit different than they used to be. I'm not, like, 100% sure, but I'm a little bit sure. We have carbon beds, synthetics and fabrics. Okay, they look really nice, really advanced. And we have a carbon chair. Oh, this looks really cute. No, I really love the carbon stuff. You can really make something very futuristic looking that way. So, yeah, there's new options, right? And we have the elevator, too. I was worried that it was going to be enormous, but it's not. Oh, my God. Yeah, so it's not really like a classic elevator. It's like a very futuristic zoomies elevator. But it's adorable. Oh, yeah, look, they just float up and down. Oh, my God. You could really use this, though. And I think it's really fast. So the travel on this would be just instantaneous, basically. You don't have to worry too much about it. And it only uses one little spot. Honestly, this will eliminate stairs for me for sure. Because, like, why would you have stairs, right? They use up a lot of space. They're clunky. They're big. They have to go around them. With this, you can just put a pad anywhere and just zoop, you know, zoop. You could pad everywhere in your house and just get to the second or third story, like, really, really fast. We're going to probably kill Rita here on the way out. Yeah. Goodbye, Rita. May you enjoy. And with that, I think we've looked at most, if not all, the aspects coming to the free update. You can go as high as you want, guys. You can go as well as high as 6. Okay, calm down. You can only go 6 high, but still. It should be a huge improvement over what we have right now. Be sure to check out the stream if you want to see more of the paid update. That's the robot scenario. I'm going to be playing it all weekend. I'll probably make a video about it at some point, but, you know, live, we figure out things together. And I hope you enjoy this look at the free update. I've really enjoyed it. My people are definitely going to die, but we don't care. You know what? It's fine. They were here for testing purposes, and now their fight is over. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, consider leaving a like, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Until then, bye. Poor Hugo.